Iya, saya kaget ya. Sebenarnya saya luncurkan video Untold Story itu kan saya bongkar lanjutan dari Untold Story yang pertama. Ya, saya kaget respon masyarakat langsung menanggapi video itu dengan membuat hashtag sell Singapura. Itu bukan saya sebenarnya. Saya mohon maaf juga buat teman-teman di Singapura. It's not me who put the hashtag sell Singapore. Tidak. Saya hanya membuat analogi dan juga analisis bagaimana money flow itu berlari gitu ya. Nah, kalau akhirnya dianggap bahwa Singapura yang paling berkepentingan itu bukan dari saya, apalagi ada yang melanjutkan ideologi bahwa ternyata ekspor satu pintu itu kebijakan yang sebenarnya yang paling dirugikan adalah Singapura misalnya. Saya tidak tahu karena bagian yang saya sampaikan adalah jelas bahwa rupiah itu di sell off bukan karena US dollar menguat, tapi karena ada yang memang sengaja check out dari rupiah dengan jumlah yang besar sekali. Dan kalau kita katakan karena US dollar menguat, DXY tidak pernah menguat.
Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nice to meet you again in another section. I'm so excited. So recently, I saw a video saying that the hashtag Sell Singapore movement is wrongly targeted, claiming that Singapore has nothing to do with the weakening rupiah.
Hi, so now there is this Sell Singapore movement trending in Indonesia, with Indonesians calling for a boycott of Singaporean products, services, and businesses. This comes after the weakening of the Indonesian rupee. Some supporters of the movement are directing frustration at Singapore over issues like the weak rupiah, capital flight, and economic pressures. Yet many of those challenges are rooted in Indonesia's own domestic issues. Things like governance, policy decisions, bureaucratic inefficiency, and corruption. Blaming a neighboring country might make for a catchy hashtag, but it doesn't fix structural problems at home. Singapore didn't create Indonesia's corruption problem. Singapore didn't decide Indonesia's economic policies. The goal is national improvement. Holding your own leaders accountable matters more than boycotting a city-state next door. Because at some point, a hashtag becomes less about solutions and more about finding a convenient scapegoat. And in the long term, you'd want to maintain good relations with your neighbors.
Well, let's talk about this calmly and objectively. We need to look at the bigger picture and the real facts. First of all, please understand that people are not just blaming for no reason. Singapore is indeed the regional financial hub. Most of the currency trading, forex transactions, and speculations happen there. So, naturally, whatever happens in the financial market, there will have a direct impact on the value of rupiah. It is also a fact that many big companies and funds operate from there, influencing the market. And here is another important fact. Did you know the trend called Sell Indonesia was actually not initiated by Indonesians? It originally started from Australia and then it was massively amplified and made viral by Singaporean media and financial platforms. So, when we see that pattern, is it wrong or unreasonable for us to have certain speculations? Of course not. It is only natural for us to connect the dots and feel that there is a bigger game being played here. We're just responding logically based on what we see. And let's not forget one more thing. This is clearly a monopoly. You control the trading, you control the media, you control the flow. It is so obvious that you have the power to influence and dominate the market. So please, stop denying it. If you refuse to admit this reality, then that is called hypocrisy. Everyone can see it. The whole world knows that you hold the monopoly in this region. So don't act like it doesn't exist. Don't act like you are just innocent bystanders.
Blaming a neighboring country might make for a catchy hashtag, but it doesn't fix structural problems at home. Singapore didn't create Indonesia's corruption problem. Singapore didn't decide Indonesia's economic policies. The goal is national improvement. Holding your own leaders accountable matters more than boycotting a city-state next door.
And let me be honest with you. I know Singapore has very strict laws. I know you hold the principle that your country must be clean, orderly, and perfect. But we all know the history. The world knows that your nation was born out of the pain and resentment of Lee Kuan Yew when he felt rejected and expelled by the Malays. If that resentment is still there, if that is the spirit to prove yourself, then logically you should be directing your frustration towards Malaysia. But why are you also attacking and bringing down Indonesia? What wrong have we done to you? Why are we also your target? Why? I don't really get it. Oh, and let's think logically for a second. Look at Singapore, your country. It is just a tiny country, no natural resources at all. No oil, no gas, no mines, nothing. But how can you become this rich, this advanced, and even surpass bigger nations like us? It is strange, isn't it? Compare it with Dubai. Actually, Dubai and UAE do have natural resources. They have oil and gas. That is why they are rich. But still, everyone knows that Dubai is also famous as a paradise for dirty money. What about Singapore? You have nothing, no oil, no resources, yet you are wealthier than many resource-rich countries. How is that possible? Wow, fantastic. Secondly, regarding corruption and integrity, you act so high and mighty as if you are 100% clean and holy. Wow, holy shit. If you are truly that clean, then you should refuse to be the middleman or the playground for dirty money. The fact is, to build your country to become this rich and this advanced, you have willingly become the facilitator and the safe havens for oligarchs and corruptors from other nations, including from us. What does that mean? It means your country is not as clean as you claim. You are just like Dubai. Everyone knows Dubai is a paradise for corruptors and a global hub for money laundering. Okay? And honestly, Singapore operates in a very similar way. This is not a secret anymore. The whole world knows this. So please, don't act innocent and wash your hands like nothing happened. And please understand, this is just a speculation based on common sense and logic. Okay? We are not accusing without proof. But when we see the pattern, when we see the reality, it is only natural for people to think and connect the dots. How is it possible to be this rich without resources? It doesn't make sense unless there is another source of income that we are not seeing clearly. Do you understand? Do you understand, man? And we all know this system has been going on for years. And this is an old game. Everyone knows how it works. Okay? So please, don't get mad or attack us just because we are thinking logically. We are just saying what is on everyone's mind. Shh. However, I also believe that we need to be wise. We have to admit that we need each other. Singapore needs Indonesia for natural resources, manpower, and a huge market. Indonesia also needs Singapore for investment, technology, and trade connections. We are neighbors, and our economies are interconnected. What hurts one will eventually affect the other. So it is not about destroying each other. And to be fair, yes, we are admitted. We also criticize our own leaders. We also fight corruption and problems in our own country. But that does not mean you are innocent. You are part of the system too. The main point of #Buy Indonesia and reducing dependency is simply to make our own economy stronger and more independent. We want to stand tall on our own feet, support local businesses, and create more jobs for our people. It is not about being enemies. It is about mutual respect and understanding that every country has the right to protect its own interest and its own people. Let's build a relationship that is fair, balanced, and beneficial for everyone. So that is the reality and the context behind the movement. What do you think? Do you agree? Let me know your opinion in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more objective discussion like this. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you. Bye.
They say we're wrong, they say we're blind, acting like angels, leaving us behind. But look at the facts, look at the game. It's not just hatred, it's fortune and fame. No natural resources, yet so much gold. So many secrets, so many untold. Is it just business? Is it just trade? Or is it a system that we never made? We need each other, that is the truth. You need our land, we need your youth. We are just neighbors, side by side, with so much secrets that we cannot hide. We are not enemies, we are not foes, but don't play innocent, don't wear those clothes. We speak with logic, we speak with mind. control the market easily. But remember where the resources came from. Remember the stories, remember the sun.